Hey folks, welcome. I'm a rough Pebble, and I am so excited to be checking out some more Songs of Six today. This is the Riders of Doom update 0.7 and 0.70. It's not 0.7. This game has been updating for a long time and growing and fleshing out into something that's really, really wonderful and beautiful. And this most recent update has introduced some deeper battle mechanics, and so it should be much more involved in that area. So I'm very excited to check it out. We are going to start with a random game here. So we're just going to leave everything on normal, I think, here for the difficulty. Now, of course, they do have these... They have these presets that you could mess around with and sort of select, but I think we're just going to go for normal right now, and we'll just leave it as is, and then from there we'll innovate and move onwards and sort of make it more challenging based on what I feel like is easiest. So first things first, we select our species that is going to start the city. Again, as I've mentioned in prior videos, this does not mean that you are ultimately going to end up just only having this species in it. You can have all the species in it, and we'll certainly have a multicultural city one day. But for now, we're going to start with the Dundarians. They're the most challenging and difficult, and I think they're just kind of a lot of fun. We are going to leave it as Petrosa and the Great Pebble here, and our banner looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Or we could set it to be... okay. Let's just have a full banner then. Yeah. There we go. I'm not going to start with any titles because it's just more fun making it a little bit more challenging. So let's just start with that. Yes. We get to choose a map type that is going to randomly generate here. I think we'll start with something like... I think we'll do something like this. I think this will be good. We'll generate this map. Great, now we've got land just all over the place, which is very good. We are going to find a place to settle. I don't know. Okay, here we can see that there's not really any specific minerals or anything like that. Out here we need at least one unblocked. There we go. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting spot right there. Warbeast pastures are not particularly good, but it has good moisture. It has... Whoops. Moisture, high natural moisture spots have little need for irrigation. Fresh water is good. Mountain, rich in caverns and mineral deposits. Forested area, good for lumber. Open land to roam about on. I think this seems like a good spot. Near the Nimble Deer Mountain. Along this river. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and set up camp here. Okay, the world is going to generate in now. Could have looked around for maybe some other spots, but I think that's good. I don't think I'm gonna find anything better than that. I'm pretty content. Okay, the Duchy of Pladen is here, near our home, Petrosa, and then of course Oakenstead here. There are a bunch of free cities this way. Okay. And we could regenerate here. Let's just do one to see what that generation looks like. Alright. So we can see again, not as many free cities near us. Alright, I'm going to do a couple rounds of regeneration just to see if I can get something interesting here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I found a solid seed for us. So just to the north, or just to the south, northwest of Petrosa, our capital is Al-Suk. Then we've got the country or duchy of Hala. Yeah, Hala. South of that, oh yeah, is more Halo. Okay, hold. I didn't realize Halo was down here also. Interesting. Let me just re-roll that. I didn't realize that Halo was down there too. Okay, now I think I found a place that I'm really, really excited about. So, here we are with in Petrosa, just on this river here in these mountains. We've got Cordelia to our northwest, or mostly our west, and then we've got a bunch of free lands up this way. And then we've also got some free lands over here too. So that's pretty exciting. Verpa and Mayots to the south. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and okay that. I'm very, very content there. I couldn't have asked for a better seed, I think. Just a ton of free lands around us. Now, they're not going to be as free as one would think. Here's our landing party. Okay, I like this already. And I think I'm just very happy with what we've got here. So, stone, gems, some copper over this way, and coal, so that's a great one. And then coal here just for all of our other productions. A lot of animals and a lot of farmland down here. So this is where we can have our farms, and then we can have our main city up here. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful seed. Very, very excited about this. We've got a few mushrooms over here that we can go harvest as well. Yeah, we can traverse that. So, can I overlays fresh water here? Yeah, is good. Lots of fresh water by the river. That makes sense. No other water sources there. And then we turn that off. We could see, okay, and then wait, let me see fresh water here. Okay, so we can sort of see that the water goes up to here. Moisture, lots of good moisture. Soil, okay. Very fertile up here. Quite fertile here as well. Okay, so that's huge. I didn't realize soil fertility up here was gonna be so nice. Okay, so we'll hold on to that as farmlands. So, actually, whoops. That was the wrong. Soil here actually is the worst, so I think something over here is not bad. Yeah, we could just toss this our city right here somewhere. These dry soils will make for a good foundation, I think. Yeah, here. We can start with our throne room here, and then we can always move it later. So I think this is good. It's close to water. It's close to forests. It's close to food. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's just toss it right here then. Throne room. And here we are, folks. We've got a very exciting time ahead of us here. We can take a look at who we have as well. So we've got several folks who are already swearing fealty and prostrating themselves before the throne. The Great Mud Throne. We've got Alford Mar, Tomlocks, Pardabali, and you must remember that these Dundarians are not born. You cannot grow them. They are, I believe, just spawned in a mountain somewhere, is I believe the lore behind these guys. So they are very interesting people. We need more homes for our folks. Yes, okay, so that is something that we're going to take care of. It's nice to sort of take a peek at your folks from time to time to see what all they need. This is going to be a bit of a tutorial, and I'm gonna try to guide you through. I've got so many hours in this game, and you know what? I still learn so much every single time that I play. So there's a lot to be gathered here and learned from this game. We could take a look at their different properties. Each of the citizens has, you know, a variety of different things going on here. So lots of systems in play. First thing we'll want to do, I think, is go... Okay, so we've got all of our regular things. We could build homes. We could build a house. Build a couple homes here. And we will. I think, yeah, let's actually build... So we have 10 people right now. We can see that up here. 10 plebeians. 3, 4, 5. I want a nice 5. We'll do a 7 wide road for now. And we'll build 2... What is the... Okay, so yeah, these would also be... So maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can do, yeah, 7. Okay, cool. And then we also want to build... And you can hold control and click on the house. Right and left click on the house to just get to build a copy of something. So here we could do something like that. We could do a long house here, which I'm not opposed to. And hold up, one thing that I want to adjust here before we go any further. We are currently, just smart remove everything here. We are currently building everything out of mud. I would like to build things out of stone. So if we take a look at our population, and this is something that you want to take a look at when you are playing any specific race, is what sort of housing do they like, and all of that. So we can actually click on the question mark here, and we can see they like mountain. They prefer a building that is... Okay, Dundarians actually like... mud the least, then wood, then stone, then grand, and most of all, mountain. For now, we're just going to have them live in stone huts, and ultimately we will move them into the mountain here and have a mountain colony sort of embedded here that'll sort of work these various areas and grow mushrooms and all of that great stuff. But for right now, we're just going to focus our attention on making homes out of stone. Now, we don't have any stone. You can see over here our various resources. We don't have any stone. We don't have anything. But that's okay. So let's do another... We'll redo this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Double check that. 7. Okay. Build a longhouse again out of stone. We want to make sure that it's out of stone. And we'll just build a longhouse here. Now, if we build it side by side, they share a small wall. It doesn't really impact noise or anything like that, I don't think, nor their sort of appreciation of the space. It just makes it into sort of an apartment complex, right? So we've got this long house here, and then a couple small apartments here, and then surrounded by stone walls that will keep it protected. We've got a couple doors here as well. Let's go ahead and have them start working on building that out. Capital closed. Your throne cannot be reached from the outside world. As a consequence, no immigration or trade can occur. Clear a path from the throne to the country road as soon as possible. Okay. Oh. Okay, we need to build a bridge. Okay. All right, let's pause and roadify. No, we want remove water. We'll do this is actually a nice, safe island. This is not a safe island. Maybe we could do... remove some water here. Well, okay, maybe not. Remove that. The clay is where... let me take a peek. Okay, the clay is all throughout here. Alright, I mean, I do think it just makes the most sense for there to be a road that goes through this. So let's build the road here. Remove water. To here. There we go. Okay, great. So we'll hopefully, and then this should have, yeah. Okay, cool. So they will go work on these. Oh, we just don't have a warehouse, so none of this is being demarcated as actually being in our inventory. But we do start with a few things in our initial inventory. One of those things being livestock. So we do want to take advantage of that because our resources do wear away. There, as you can see here, there's a decay rate. So it's minus 50% per year, minus 25% stored. So we really do want to make sure that we, yeah, take that into consideration and build something for them ASAP. So that is going to be something that we do, and we'll just go ahead and build husbandry. Heck, Globian requires auroch domestication. We cannot do the aurochs yet. Oh, hello, kitty. One moment, y'all. Okay, my cat wanted to go outside, and I thought she just wanted to go out for a walk, but instead she wanted to go chase another cat. Our neighbor's cat is an orange cat named Zimby, and he likes to hang out in our front bush, and my cat took off right after him. Hold one moment. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. My cats have no chill today, and wanted to be a part of the video as much as they could, apparently. So our Dundarians are going to first build homes so that they have somewhere to go to rest. Then some of them will get to work on this. We have a pathway here already. We just need a little bit more pathway this way. So we'll get that done. We need more stone, so we can go into here and clear rocks. And there's a couple rocks here to clear, so we can do that. Alright. So that all is getting done. We want to make sure that the livestock survives. So we will build a... Let's start with the Intellidonts. And we'll put... We'll put a small pasture out this way. That's 7 by 5. 6. Okay, so 7, 8. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. There. That will be a small pasture. Efficiency is not going to be very much. We'll do a little bit more here. Let's do at least one worker. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Moisture is good. Efficiency 50%. Let's put a gate. Oh. We'll put a gate here for now. And this is just a temporary pasture that will ultimately replace somewhere else. There we go. We can just have something like that here. Alright, so efficiency should be 1.2. We're going to need 73 wood for that. What are we missing? We'll have insufficient workers. Either the shape needs to be expanded or more items need to be placed. Oh. Excuse me? Alright, let's do one more then. Alright, it just needs to be 1.1, I guess, or slightly more than the... Maybe it was rounding up to the 1.0 there. Okay, they're going to continue working on this. We'll get some wood for this at some point. And that will be a small pasture that will house a couple intellidones where we can put some of the livestock into there. That's good. We're missing more stone. And we are starting to remove water. And I would even be okay just removing... I don't know. I think we need to remove 2. That way we can kind of have more folks working on it at once. Okay. We have a couple houses all built. That's great. A few folks are able to take shelter in there. Let's continue to harvest some more of this stone. Clear rocks. There we go. Clear out all of those rocks there, and we can speed up time a little bit. They're going to cut down these trees as well. There we go. Yes, some more. There we go. Alright, and we're putting in the wood there. That's good. Okay, and the rest of these folks have a place to live now. So we have 3 here, and we'll ultimately have 4 in this one. The Intellidont pasture is getting constructed. Let's build some roads. All we can do right now are just some dirt paths. So we'll just do some dirt paths here like this. There. There we go. Okay. And then this is getting worked on. Perfect. That's very good. Make them cross the river here. And now if we want to build a wall, it's quite easy. We know how to block ourselves off, because all of this is sort of... we can sort of protect ourselves here. They can't spawn from the north side here. Or from wherever that mountain is. Okay, great. We are continuing to work on this. We have finished the Intellidont pasture. This is going to be... this will be... the hoggery. We'll call it the hoggery. That's where we're going to keep all of our hogs. We could assign tools at some point, but for right now we're just going to give it a name. And there are going to be 2 herders, which they will grab up the livestock here and come and put it into and work this. How many can we keep here? 3 animals. Oh. I thought we'd be able to keep more. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's just give them a second. We have the shelter here, so they all have a place to go. I would like to next make logistics water. No. We will need a janitor. Decorations, no. We don't need that yet. Okay, we'll want a speaker. We're going to need a hearth and a well. Let's give you a little bit of space here. A nice big well in the center of town. or what is currently going to be the center of town. We can also put in a hearth. Sure, we can just have a small hearth here. Yeah. Okay. Good. And I forgot that our people actually cannot spell very, very well. We'll call this the hoggery, where we keep all the hogs. And we currently have 1 hog in here. And yes, we can see the cub here. Okay. We still have 15 more livestock left here. I would like to make a hut here for that. And we're gonna need stone for this here too. So let's continue to clear rocks here. Okay, and we're getting started on the rest of this down here. Perfect. Alright. And we are going to need to grab some food. Our people would love to eat some mushrooms. Let's go ahead and forage all of the mushrooms. Those are herbs. There are fruits here. And lots of vegetables here. So hopefully we can get all of that harvested. So we want to make sure that we have enough food. And with that in mind, we're also going to produce a place to store all of our stuff. So we go to logistics. We want a warehouse. And I'm going to put the warehouse over on this side for, well... yeah, we'll put a warehouse here for now. And then we're gonna put some crates in here. Let's just do a round of crates around here and here. Here and... well... yeah, that's fine. Is that fine? Is that how I want this? Let's just max it out. So we'll do 1 more up here. Great. Do this. Uh-huh. We'll want... this. Okay, and you can see now that there's a yellow box here, or a yellow set of markers. That is letting us know that the foundation is not as sturdy. This is a heavy room and relies on its foundation. Poor foundation will increase building and maintenance costs slightly. So that is what it's letting us know, that these are now going to cost more if we were to have those in here. Now, yeah, that's a little unfortunate because now we don't have the capacity to... well, let's see. We wanted to have 1 here, and then we could maybe... but that's still... yeah. Okay. So in that case, we actually wanted... let's do... 1 more, 2 more, 1 more. So I do want... we'll do 1 more. And then we'll put some stone... oh, I see. Alright, so we'll actually do 2 more then. And then we'll do a set of crates up here. Do something like this. There we go. Do something like that. Alright, so 5 points. Okay, let's see if we just do it for all of them here. Do this. Foundation is still... There's an issue with our foundation. Where? Excuse me? Okay. Do I need more? I see. So putting more of these pillars in here makes it stronger. Okay, so this is just a big building is what it's telling me, and it's going to cost a little bit more. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I'm okay with this, and... yeah. Okay. So let's just do it again. We'll set it up here. Bang. Alright, 5.44 versus... yeah, or we could even do... yeah, we could just do this. Okay. I like it like this. It'll give it a little bit more flair. Let's just do that. Put the doors in. Sorry, I'm just having fun with it. Yeah, we'll put some doors in like this. Everyone can access this. And this will be our warehouse. We're going to make it out of stone because our people prefer stone. The foundation requires a little bit more and a little bit more maintenance per year. Maintenance costly while good will decrease it. Okay. Or if we were to put in... yeah. Okay. Oh, and then maybe if we were to do... something like this. Okay, what if we were just to do something like this? No. Okay. Let's, okay. Sorry, I'm just fiddling around here and trying to get, and learn the new foundation system here. Okay. Oh, we can see where a good foundation would be. Oh, I didn't realize this. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, in that case, this is fine. We're going to just add in... we don't need to turn the foundations on anymore. Okay, I got it. Let's just toss this in. Let's do these. Bang, bang. Huh? Put in doors here and here. Oh, that's why. Okay. Because these were not being blocked at that point. There we go. There. Let's do that. Okay. Build it out of stone. We pay a little bit of extra for it, but that's okay. Perfect. All right. Sorry that took a little bit longer. Just still obviously learning a few things myself here around foundation. I did not realize that there are foundation sort of tiles and whatnot that we want to keep an eye out for. We'll make a little bit more of a path here as well. There we go. And our colony expands. And our colony expands slowly, steadily. We keep building all of the necessary things. Here we can rename our well. First water well. First water. We'll call this the first water well. And this will be first fire. Upgrades, but we don't need upgrades right now. Everybody's content and happy. We will soon need to go gather food, but for right now we don't have the capacity to do that. We're going to need more stone as well, so let's queue up a little bit more rock. Okay, good. There we go. We'll gather all of this up. So let's take a look at the foundation. That's different toggle modes. That is not where I'm wanting to look. Player, messages, menu. No, here. Maintenance. No. Foundation. How well the ground is suited for supported structures, supported buildings and rooms. Poor isolation will make constructed rooms require more building materials and maintenance. Okay. And there happens to be a lot of moisture here. Oh, and I even see its impact here. Okay. Good to know. Now, this is just going to be a temporary warehouse. We're not going to keep this here forever. So, as we learn things, we will certainly take that into consideration. Our people, while very industrious and productive, can sometimes be a little pig-headed, if you know what I mean. Now, let's see. We have 3 animals here. We still have 13 more here. Should we try to expand this then? Refurbish rule. Yeah. There we go. And add that in there. Oh, yep, and we've got the 3 livestock down here now. Okay. Let's just make it match up here as well, yeah? Clearing out the foundations here, we're going to need 145 stone. We certainly do not have that. But we will hopefully get a fair amount of it here. I can even build a little bit of a road out this way too, just so that we can get access to that stone. There should also be a fair amount of stone up here. Yeah, this is all... Oh, Sithleon. Oh, I didn't realize that Sithleon was also over here. Okay. Okay, that's good. Good to know. And, yeah, let's just speed things up and you can start working on the warehouse here. And finish building that. Okay, good. Now we can have 4 animals. Okay, only... That's really not... Thought we would be able to keep more in here, but that's okay. There we go. We're getting all the stone. Have we opened this up yet? Not all the way. Okay. Aha, and then we were calling this the augury. Okay. It is summer. Are our folks out here picking mushrooms yet? No. No vegetables either, nor fruit. Okay. They're all resting. Okay, they need to sleep for a bit. Alright, let them rest then. Workload 87%. yes, we continue to work on this. Put all of the rest of the stone into here, and then we'll need 85 wood. Alright, and I'd like to get this done before we go collect any of that fruit. Or the vegetables, or any of the food, or we won't have anywhere to put it, and it'll just rot away. Yes, now we're down to 10. So yeah, it's not good. We need to be careful about that. We need to... And this will produce more of the livestock, so that is good. Okay, I think we have all of that. Can we maybe collect a little bit more of the trees here? Cut that down. Great. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next episode, where we're going to continue to expand our small village, and one day we will be able to go out and have a large enough military to start conquering tribes, which is really the meat and potatoes of this update. So can't wait to get there, but it's going to take a little bit of time. We need to be able to support our troops and have some food and whatnot and supplies for them. So we will take care and address all of that in the next couple of episodes here. Glad you have stuck around this far into the video if you are still here, and just can't say how much I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me, and hitting that like and subscribe also helps out a lot too. So please do that if you feel so inclined. Always appreciate tips too. So if there is something that you see me doing that's a little goofy, feel free to call it out, and I can either think about what's going on or address it in other ways. Thanks.